Watch how God will send help for you. Just do not worry. Christian motivation. My beloved, we stand at a pivotal moment, where decisions are being forged not only in our earthly domain but also in the heavens above. Some issues have been resolved, while others remain shrouded in ambiguity, waiting for humanity's response. Have you heard about this? You are more than a mere spectator. You are not a quiet murmur disappearing into the shadows. Your prayers possess immense power. The essence of your heart holds the ability to mold what lies ahead. Those who rise with conviction, those who partake in prayer, those who live their faith instead of merely discussing it, these are the ones who can change their destiny. Seize this moment and listen intently, for I am on the verge of revealing something significant to you, a truth spoken in the cosmos, a crucial decision being contemplated in the celestial realm. This moment in our world is crucial, a turning point that could influence the lives of many, and it all depends on how you decide to connect with your own feelings. Oh my dear, do not think that everything is set in stone, unchangeable. Never take for granted that the fate of humanity is predetermined. I am the ultimate authority, the ruler of all that exists, the keeper of time, and I have the power to shape what is yet to come. I possess the ability to transform what has already been set in place. I hold the ability to reverse what society deems irreversible. Nevertheless, I need you to focus on this matter. Hear not merely with your ears, but with a receptive heart and a modest spirit ready to embrace the journey ahead. My beloved child, I have made choices, but I do not proceed without intention. I listen to the dreams and aspirations of my young ones. I peer into their very essence. I seek out those who unite with me, those who will call upon my name, those who will sincerely request my kindness for this world. For I represent not only fairness, but also compassion. If you choose to contact me, if you decide to return to me, if you advocate for my people, I will reply. Contemplate the occurrences that have influenced our history. When the people of Nineveh renounced their misdeeds and sought forgiveness, I decided to withhold my judgment. When Moses interceded for Israel, I decided against bringing ruin upon them. As David set aside his pride, I offered understanding and nurtured the path to recovery. I am not an inflexible force, but rather one who listens and responds to those who come to me with sincerity and true regret. Listen carefully, for what I am about to say holds great importance and meaning. A proclamation of annihilation has been declared. A storm is on the horizon. A notable shift is approaching. The world has sown a multitude of wicked seeds, and now the moment for harvesting those deeds is drawing near. Before the chaos descends, before the darkness wraps around our lives, I still find myself reaching out to you. At this moment, I extend my hand to you, for there is still hope, a chance to alter the course of events, a means to reverse what looms ahead. My beloved child, I am not the harbinger of destruction. I seek understanding, not condemnation. My journey is one of seeking redemption. I do not desire the end of humanity, but I long for their salvation. This world has seemed distant and detached from my experience for quite some time. People have distanced themselves from my presence, closed their minds to my thoughts, and built walls around their feelings against my call. They have chosen to carve out their own paths, paths filled with pride, deceit, greed, and sin. It appears they have failed to recognize that I hold the very core of being, and in that oversight, they have created a chasm between us. Nevertheless, my dear, understand this idea. Even in the darkest times, my love stands strong and unyielding. Even when confronted with looming consequences, my empathy remains steadfast. A path exists to evade destruction, a voyage that carries the promise of profound change. Yet, that journey does not stem from human experience, political structures, or the understanding of our current era. The path unfolds from within, revealed through contemplation, the quest for insight, and a modest return to the source that gave you life. Beloved, this is not an empty warning. This message is not meant to instill fear. This is a sincere appeal, a soft invitation for compassion, a final opportunity to change everything. It is essential to acknowledge that time is of the essence. The door of kindness is slightly open, but it won't remain that way forever. When that day comes, when destruction falls, those unprepared will discover no escape. Those who stumble will struggle to assert they were not cautioned. My beloved, I connect with you not just for your own benefit, but for the well-being of others too. I seek something beyond merely your salvation. I long for you to inspire hope and bring about redemption in this world. Welcome the morning and allow your brilliance to shine beyond the darkness. Kindly speak up for those who are still in a deep sleep. I request your intervention, to hold back my fury from falling upon those who remain unready. Your hopes carry immense power, and your readiness to transform can alter the destiny of many lives. If you choose to stand, if you decide to pray, if you chase after me with all your heart, I have the power to alter what has been set in stone. I can delay my assessment. I can bring forth a new beginning, an opportunity for revival, a wave of revitalization before time slips away. But my dear, do not delay until tomorrow. Don't think you can delay this. Do not assume you can proceed as you have been without heeding my words. For time is perpetually in flux. The future is set to reveal itself in ways we have yet to encounter. The vibrations will grow stronger, the signs will become clearer, and those who choose to stay oblivious will be swept away by the currents of this life. Do you know how many have missed this call? They avert their gaze, not from an inability to hear, but because they make a deliberate choice to disregard it. They are caught in the tempest of life, ensnared by fleeting desires, believing that time favors them, that the morrow will surely come for decisions to unfold. When the storm hits without warning, wrapping them in darkness and leaving them adrift, they face the harsh truth that they have neglected what was truly important. At that moment, it might be too late. The opportunity one have presented is limited, and not everyone is afforded a second chance to rectify their mistakes. Yet you, my beloved, remain distinct from them. You do not belong to the crowd that only reacts when everything has crumbled. There's no reason to linger for suffering to come, for chaos to ensue, to realize that I have been present, anticipating your arrival all along. As you delve into these words, I am weaving a narrative for you to discover. This voyage is not marked by fear or suffering, instead, it unfolds as a path of security, tranquility, and enlightenment. Have you ever contemplated the reasons for the obstacles that emerge in your life, those instances when you feel lost, even after dedicating yourself fully to your endeavors? Perhaps you've sought solutions in the most unexpected places. The world may offer you promises, but they are merely ephemeral illusions. Do the things you cherish, the ones you trust will bring you fulfillment, truly provide lasting peace? Do they simply offer a momentary glimpse of satisfaction, only to leave you feeling even emptier once they fade away? I hope to protect you from any unnecessary pain. May you traverse your journey with insight and assurance. That doesn't align with my vision for you. I contact you now, while you still have the freedom to choose, while you can navigate the path I have prepared for you, without encountering unnecessary difficulties. In the end, the choice is yours to make. Would you be willing to listen to my thoughts? Are you ready to trust in me before the storm arrives? If you decide to continue down this path, I will not be able to intervene in what is about to unfold. I have offered you two choices and invited you to embrace the light, but if you decide to continue on this path, I will not force you to change course. The gift of choice has been yours since the beginning of time, and it will always be yours to hold. Nevertheless, understanding this concept is crucial. Every path takes you somewhere, and if you forge ahead on your journey without my guidance, you might find yourself in a place you never meant to arrive at. What has been predicted, what has been warned, shall not be delayed without end. A new age is on the horizon, where hidden truths will emerge, and what was once beyond belief will become tangible. The swirling currents of turmoil and darkness are already rising, yet through it all, I reach out to you, yearning for your trust to be granted to me. Embrace the opportunity to follow my lead, to shed the illusions of the past and return to my side, where a remarkable change is on the horizon. The resolution has been crafted, but its execution is still on hold. A journey toward liberation is still within your reach. Reflect on the past. If you decide to place your trust in me, I will reverse what was meant to happen. The sinister forces at play, intent on your ruin, will be defeated. The weight you don't yet recognize will soon be released. The obstacles that once seemed impossible will dissolve. Is that really you, Tim? Is that really you, Tim? Truly, my beloved. Your perception of what seemed inevitable will gradually lose its grip on you. I will take decisive steps, and every connection will be severed. Can you imagine it? A liberation that goes beyond simple ideas, infusing every aspect of your life and molding the core of who you are. You will move ahead, unburdened by past weights, liberated from lingering shadows, and at ease with the unknown future. You will discover a firm foundation that stands resilient against the challenges of the world. Once you are bestowed with your freedom, you will encounter genuine liberation. Ultimately, the decision rests in your hands. Progress is impossible if you remain attached to where you are now. Without your willingness to let me take your hand, I cannot lead you forward. We cordially invite you to join us. This is a crucial turning point. When you choose to trust in me, you're not merely changing your own destiny, you're also influencing the lives of those around you. Once I enter your world, your change will radiate, lighting the way for those who feel lost. Malevolence shall be vanquished right before your gaze. The forces intent on undermining you will be defeated right before your eyes. What once cloaked you in darkness will be revealed by my light. You won't merely watch, you will dive deep into it. A new season beckons, a fresh chapter unfolds in your life, where you will encounter not only extraordinary miracles but also the delicate wonders intricately woven into the essence of each day. My beloved, do not think that I am distant or that my deeds are only limited to the mighty and influential. I dwell within the smallest nuances of your being. With the first light of day and your initial breath, I am present. As you progress and find peace in the midst of turmoil, that embodies my spirit. When you lift your eyes and realize that you are liberated from what once confined you, that is the essence of my impact at work. Now is the moment to decide. Do not wait until tomorrow, and do not think that even a small delay is permissible. As each day passes, we edge closer to the understanding of what is meant to be. However, if you decide to withdraw at this time, surrendering everything into my hands, you will witness a deliverance that surpasses your most fantastical dreams. You will evolve into a completely different version of yourself. The darkness will dissipate, and anxiety will cease to hold power over you. You will rise anew, strong, steadfast, and shining with brilliance. The weight that once held you back will diminish into nothingness. The burdens that once pressed down on you will no longer weigh on your shoulders. Prepare to encounter true freedom, the sort that only I can offer. I am contacting you right now. Listen closely, and respond. Let me lead you to a sanctuary of safety. Once you decide to embrace my guidance, you will discover no reason to look back. And then you will stand at the peak, looking down at what once confined you, realizing that you have truly been set free. What steps will you pursue? Will you continue down the well-trodden path where I cannot protect you, or will you decide to step into my embrace, where you will find total security? The door is slightly open, but it won't remain so forever. Seize the moment before it passes you by. As you step inside, you will not only witness your own freedom, but also the triumph of illumination over darkness. In that moment, you will come to understand that you have truly discovered your salvation. Oh my beloved, heed my words with sharpness in this very instant. This is a call to action that requires your prompt focus. This is a call that requires careful consideration and should not be overlooked or taken lightly. This is a vital call to action, a significant warning that demands your earnest attention. I am contacting you right now, and you need to decide today how you will react to what I have to say. My dear, the time for uncertainty has come to an end, the chance for hesitation has slipped away, and there is no more time to squander. What I have conveyed has been declared in the skies. The future is now within our grasp, no longer just a distant forecast. It is closer than it has ever been. What is meant to be will surely come to pass. Oh my dear, should you decide to embrace the way of compliance, should you invest your utmost faith in me, should you heed my counsel, I can bring about a transformation. I have the ability to express empathy. I possess the ability to question what is commonly regarded as immutable and unchangeable. Yet, if I choose to stay passive, if no one steps up to support, if no one takes on the role I envision for them, then when the time arrives, there will be no more chances left. This is a challenge that calls for our focus, my friend. This moment demands a break from past routines, an acknowledgement that time is limited. The moment for justifications has come to an end. You can no longer assert that you are not ready. The time has come and gone for you to assert that you will seek me out in the future, for that day is not yours to possess. The future is shrouded in uncertainty. The future is shrouded in enigmas that remain beyond your grasp. Nonetheless, I must express this to you at this moment, ensuring you are not taken by surprise by what is to come without proper readiness. My beloved, take a moment to appreciate the exquisite beauty of the world around you. Are you able to sense it? The signs are clear and undeniable. The words I have spoken are unfolding their meanings with each new day. This world is quaking. The once unyielding foundations are trembling, and what humanity deemed impervious is slowly fading away. All is in a state of change, and you can feel it. Nevertheless, it is crucial to understand that this is not just a change in the natural order, nor merely the typical turmoil of historical occurrences. This is an extraordinary change. This is the moment I recognize who truly belongs to me and who does not. This is the time for everyone to select the path they will take on their adventure. A decision must be made. One cannot journey along the road of concession. One cannot hold on to the world while simultaneously seeking my shield. The time has arrived for you to decide, cherished soul. Should you desire to witness my influence, to see wonders unfold, to begin a fresh journey, the choice must be made right now. I cannot intervene while you persist in clinging to what I have suggested you release. Your situation will remain unchanged as long as you hold on to what separates us. To receive my blessings, your hands must be open and ready. However, if you let go, if you trust, if you choose to follow, you will see my impact in action. Get ready to encounter remarkable marvels that surpass your wildest dreams. You will step into a freedom beyond your wildest imagination. My beloved, please keep your heart open to the essence of my words. Do not let indifference hold you back from embracing this opportunity for grace. It may appear that time is abundant, yet don't let that misconception steal your opportunity. Do not permit yourself to look back with regret for having overlooked my request. Do not face the coming days without my protection. The obstacles that lie ahead will be daunting. Obstacles will emerge. Purifications are approaching. Quaking is on the horizon. Yet, my dear, those who draw their strength from me will stand firm and resolute. Those prepared will remain steadfast in the chaos. Those who listen to my guidance will discover peace, even amidst the tumult of the world surrounding them. Beloved, keep this cherished within your soul. I do not personify the spirit of fear. I am a protector of well-being. I reach out not to stir anxiety, but to promote readiness. I address you not to induce worry, but to cultivate strength. I do not seek to invoke fear, but instead to reassure you that I am in complete control of all matters. Nonetheless, it is crucial to move forward with compliance. One should walk the journey of belief. Give me your whole heart, and allow me to lead you on the journey you are destined to take. My beloved child, the moment has come to act swiftly and without hesitation. Hold your head high. Find comfort. Awaken your true self. Let my spirit wrap around you. Let me ignite the fire within you, leading you to advance with focus, resilience, and readiness. Do not let moments slip away without intention. Do not let the chaos of this world distract you from what is genuinely important. This is your time to shine. This is the moment I encourage you to seize. This is your opportunity to welcome a greater calling, a deeper journey, a more intimate bond with me. I present these thoughts not to instill fear, but to shed light on the truth, making sure you are not among those who reflect with regret when the opportunity has slipped away. It is frequently in the darkest moments that an individual truly grasps the gravity of their situation. As anguish envelopes them and cherished things elude their grasp, they ponder the countless cautions they ignored, the opportunities for salvation they allowed to slip away, and the instances when I extended my hand with steadfast endurance. In the wake of their downfall, when everything they depended on has disintegrated, they ultimately seek me out, clutching at the fragments of hope in a world that has let them down. Yet, by that moment, it often becomes too late. It's not that they don't want to listen, it's that their hearts have grown so calloused over time that they can no longer recognize my voice. Nevertheless, my dear, you are not part of that circle. Awakening doesn't have to be triggered by suffering. There is no need to endure loss to grasp that I am extending my hand to you. One need not wander through paths heavy with grief to understand that time has eluded your grasp. Now is the time to liberate yourself from procrastination, to transcend apathy, and to conquer the doubts that have lingered in your heart for far too long. My beloved, do you realize what is more precious than anything else? This is an opportunity. You are seizing a chance that many have longed for but have not been able to achieve. Countless individuals have missed their opportunity, letting time pass unnoticed, unaware of my constant presence, inviting them, extending my hand. A multitude of people has yearned for just one chance, to start fresh, to rectify their mistakes, to follow the right path. Nevertheless, time persisted with its relentless grip, my dear. You stand apart from them. An opportunity lies ahead, and the choice is yours to make. Enter the light I am creating for you. Nonetheless, prompt action is crucial. This opportunity is ephemeral. The gateway of compassion does not stay open indefinitely. At times, I discover myself in a state of calm anticipation, though there are instances when the door inevitably closes. And my beloved, when that door shuts, will you discover your place within, or will you linger outside? Do not gamble with your destiny. Don't let the time come when you look back and regret not responding to my call while you still had the chance. My beloved, reflect on this. If you could catch a glimpse of what tomorrow holds, what steps would you take today? Had you known beforehand that my words would take shape, would you still hold back? Would you still disregard my words if you could witness the fate of those who shunned their opportunity? Awaken and embrace the day. Ignite your perceptions. Pay attention to the developments happening around you. Every sign, every event, every change in this world heralds what is to come. However, not everyone acknowledges it. Not everyone is receptive to listening. What about you? Will you be the one who watches and acts, or will you be the one who lingers until the opportunity slips away? My dear, I do not implore you to walk the road of trepidation. I hope you find tranquility and comfort, while also being prepared for what lies ahead. You must take the time to ready yourself. I long for you to connect with me on a profound level, so that when the time comes, you will be more than merely a spectator. You shall be the one who stands firm in the midst of the storm. Those who are prepared will remain steadfast. Those who have built their foundation on my strength will stand firm and unwavering. Those who are ready will not find themselves caught off guard. Yet, my beloved child, grasp this notion. Preparing is a process that unfolds over time, not something that can be achieved in a single day. Genuine stability within me cannot be achieved in a mere moment. It demands meticulous attention, continuous improvement, and daily care. This is not the time to seek me out only in moments of distress, only to disregard my existence when everything seems fine. Now is the time to dive deep into a meaningful bond with me, to listen closely to my voice, and to heed the guidance of my spirit. My beloved, let nothing stand in the way of your advancement. Do not let fear restrain your progress. Do not let doubt lead you to question the purpose I have established for you. If this has resonated within you, if my expressions have touched your soul, then no further proof is needed. Assurance. Move forward. Let your conviction steer you towards readiness. As you travel with me, you will see doors opening before you. Doors shall swing wide before you. Get ready to witness remarkable occurrences unfold in your life. You will observe my actions in ways you never imagined could occur. My cherished one, a path has already been set before you. Ultimately, the choice to accept it rests entirely in your hands. One should follow the course of compliance. You are invited to follow the journey I have set for you since the beginning of time. In taking this step, you will not only avoid what is to come, but you will also embrace a new way of being. A life overflowing with richness. A reality that exceeds your most imaginative fantasies. My beloved, I have observed you from the very first instant you began this journey. I have watched every move you've made, listened closely to the murmurs of your soul, and felt each emotion that has stirred within your essence. I have a complete understanding of all facets of you. I have witnessed every moment of your life. I recognize your path, the obstacles you've faced, and the choices you've made. I recognize the wounds that remain hidden inside you, the struggles you find difficult to express, the memories you work to keep in the shadows. I recognize those moments when you have felt lost, the times you have questioned whether you are genuinely on the right path. I understand the challenges that lie within you. When you long to emerge into the brightness, yet feel an invisible force holding you back, pulling you into the darkness. My beloved, I sense the burden you carry. I recognize the worries you've concealed from those around you. I recognize the silent worries that lead you to avert your eyes. There are times when fatigue takes hold, when giving in feels alluring, when you long to take a break in the midst of the journey. There are moments when doubt seeps in, when the path forward appears hazy, and when the dreams I have envisioned for your future seem uncertain. I observe the times you hesitate, the moments when you forge ahead but look back at what has been, the occasions you ponder your deservingness of what awaits you. Yet, beloved, listen closely to what I say. None of these challenges will determine your outcome. One is not destined to bear the weight of past mistakes. Your failures, limitations, and anxieties do not define you. You were destined to break free, unburdened by the heavy chains of negativity that surround you. You are not lost without a direction ahead. Your fate is not to roam endlessly in the shadows. I have never shaped your story to end with a feeling of disappointment. My beloved child, know that you were never intended to be limited by the influences that aim to separate you from me. One should not linger in remorse, trapped by the sorrow of what has been. I see you beyond the depths of your past. In my perspective, your setbacks do not shape your identity. Can you fathom what I sense when I look at you? I see an individual for whom my affection is limitless. I sense a presence that I have conjured into being with a divine purpose. I imagine a warrior who embodies the strength to rise after every challenge, a spirited individual who can free themselves from the weight of the past and fully embrace true freedom. My beloved child, listen closely to what I say. No wrongdoing is beyond my ability to forgive. No wound is too deep for me to heal. No despair is too formidable for me to conquer. Do not let the burdens of your history hold you back. There's no reason to accept the misleading notion that you've gone too far, that there's no chance of retracing your steps. Do not question your value, your resilience, or your capacity to persevere on your path. For I have called upon you, for I have chosen you, for I have crafted a vision that surpasses your greatest imaginings. My beloved child, look closely at my hands. They stay receptive, ready to embrace your presence. Witness the core of my being. It keeps beating for you, still longs for your return. Observe the paths I have crafted for your journey. They are not paths of criticism but channels of restoration. They are not paths of hopelessness but channels of hope. These are not paths of hopelessness but paths of rejuvenation, channels where everything that appeared abandoned can find restoration. My beloved child, I recognize the trials you have endured. I notice that you have encountered a misstep. Yet, I recognize that you were not meant to face perpetual defeat. You were not meant to carry the weight of what does not belong to you. You are meant to welcome the light, to step into the wealth that lies ahead of you. Ultimately, the choice rests in your hands. The decision lies in your hands. It is crucial to lift yourself up and liberate yourself from the burdens that hold you back. It is crucial that you embark on the path I have designed for you. Should you decide to embark on this journey, you will witness the remarkable as it unfolds before your very eyes. My dear, there is nothing that I cannot attain. I can open the door you thought was permanently shut. I can lift you from the place where you have faltered. I possess the ability to transform you fundamentally, creating an entirely new iteration of who you are. Nonetheless, it is essential to move forward with confidence and belief. I promise you, I have created something genuinely extraordinary for you. One should believe that they are destined for more than a life in the shadows. It's essential for you to realize that you are worthy of my affection. It's not a result of what you did, but rather the work I put in for you. My beloved child, come to me immediately. Avoid putting things off. Do not let the murmurs inside sway you into believing that you must wait for a perfect moment. Do not let doubt hold you back from accepting my grace. Right now, in this precise location, I am eagerly awaiting your presence. At this very moment, I offer you an opportunity for true freedom. Let go of the burdens you bear. Let go of the weight of remorse. Unshackle the hidden ties that hold you back, and permit yourself to step into my embrace. My beloved child, your history has no dominion over what lies ahead when you place your trust in me. No pain can define who you are when you allow me to heal your scars. No obstacle can keep you grounded when you allow me to lift you up. Come closer. Let me shape the next chapter of your journey, and you will find that your ending is not cloaked in shadows, nor defined by defeat or sorrow, but instead brimming with victory, energy, and the brilliance that I am ready to offer you. My dear child, open your eyes and ears, for I am about to reveal a truth that requires your thoughtful reflection. The opponent has positioned his elements with great care, thoughtfully orchestrating every move to lure you into the trap he has crafted. He glides through life with a subtle elegance, always composed and unassuming. Instead, he carefully leads you, step by step, along a path that appears harmless, yet, without your awareness, shifts toward a perilous abyss hidden just beyond your view. My dear child, understand that your opponent rarely appears in a terrifying form. It doesn't present itself as a harbinger of destruction from the beginning, rather, it disguises itself in the semblance of the known, hiding within the smallest allurements and the concessions you consider harmless. It doesn't pull you under immediately, instead, it leads you slowly, bit by bit, until you realize, almost without noticing, how far you've wandered from the path I've shown you. It sows doubts in your heart, making you question whether I am truly here. It consumes you entirely, leaving no time to reflect, to search for me. It encourages you to depend on your own strength, on the world around you, on fleeting matters, instead of having faith in me. With each concession you offer, every time you say, just this once, you draw nearer to the destination it has mapped out for you. Still, you find yourself oblivious to this slow decline, as it does not pull you under in a single moment. It subtly reveals paths that seem harmless, slowly drawing you into their hold. My dear, I invite you to take a moment to pause and contemplate your true essence. Where are you going? Are you able to recognize the signs I have laid out for you? I have sent forth countless messages, sparked your spirit time and again, and drawn upon circumstances, dreams, and those around you to awaken you from your slumber. Are you genuinely focused? Or are you still persuading yourself that everything is fine, that you are in control, that there is still time to spare? My beloved child, awaken to the beauty that surrounds you. If you continue to ignore the signs, if you dismiss my warnings, if you allow yourself to be swept away by the currents of this world, then the enemy will succeed, it will fulfill its plan, and you will be oblivious to how far you have wandered. Upon finally opening your eyes, you may discover yourself precariously poised at the edge of an abyss, merely a heartbeat away from the shadows that provide no escape on your own. Nevertheless, my dear, that is not what I desire for you. That is not the destiny I have imagined for you. You were never intended to fall into the trap set by the enemy. I have called you forth from the darkness, guiding you on a path of enlightenment, and you must not let the foe strip that away from you. Rise up, immerse yourself in the battle, and recognize that this is not just a hobby but a passionate fight for your very being. My beloved, you cannot vanquish the enemy solely by your own strength. One should not rely exclusively on personal insight to avoid its pitfalls. It is futile to argue against what is predominantly shrouded in mystery. However, you are not alone. I have reached my destination. I am your fortress, your guardian, the one who fights for you. If you choose to connect with me, if you trust in what I say, if you seek guidance from me, then no plan of the enemy will succeed in your life. My dear, the time has come for you to select your journey. One cannot navigate through life unaware of the turmoil that surrounds us. One must recognize the continuous battle for one's true self, teetering on the edge of light and darkness. Without a firm position, you may find yourself swept away by the current. Stay alert, or you may find yourself deceived. Without a strong grounding in my beliefs, you will find it difficult to withstand the storm when it comes. My beloved, return to my side. Return to my original expression. Pursue the sacred with a fervor unlike anything you felt before. Let your spirit be enriched by my sacred presence, allowing you to discern the schemes of the foe and connect with my power. Stay focused and avoid the tempting pull of small distractions. Be cautious of what appears harmless, it may lead you down an unexpected path. Remain steadfast. Equip yourself with the knowledge I provide. My beloved child, you are not a mere victim. You are not a delicate or helpless being. You are my hero. Deep within you resides a strength that no opponent can withstand. I have given you my tools, wrapped you in my protection, and equipped you with my promises. Nevertheless, you must walk upon them. It is crucial to make use of what I have shared. Power is not something to be held in silence, it demands to be wielded with purpose. One cannot truly grasp my strength without experiencing its expression firsthand. Beloved, pause for a moment and take in the world around you. Those who have awakened, those who have recognized the enemy's strategies, they are engaged in a struggle, they are in search of direction, they are holding firm in their determination. It would be wise to take similar action. Engagement is crucial. One should not stay idle and refrain from taking action. Stand proud. Intervene. Take your place, the one I have assigned to you. As you move forward, you will observe the opponent retreat. Links will be broken right before your gaze. You will observe the disintegration of his plans. My beloved, do not wait until the opportunity slips away from you. Cease allowing yourself to be deceived any longer. Hold your head high. Step confidently into the future with the strength I have given you. Remain resolute in your conviction, with unwavering confidence that I am with you, that victory is already yours, and that the foe has no dominion over your life. This is my message, a call to action in a world that is rapidly transforming, filled with events that serve as clear indicators requiring your focus. I do not speak to confuse you, but to shed light on a path ahead, a journey that leads you to existence, a refuge in the storm. This path requires bravery, dedication, and a willingness to let go of the shackles that hold you back. This path is not meant for the hesitant or the timid, nor for those who seek to navigate gently without accepting the essential sacrifices required. My beloved, the path I have crafted for you is neither straightforward nor easily discernible to the gaze of the ordinary. It requires letting go. It requires trust in my abilities, even when the whole picture is shrouded in mystery. It requires conviction, a steadfast and unwavering conviction, a devoted surrender, an indomitable resolve. You must choose to embrace belief. It is essential for you to decide to place your unwavering trust in me, unaffected by external circumstances, unshaken by fleeting emotions, but rooted in my genuine essence, the reliable one, the enduring one, the one who has cradled your existence from the very instant you were formed in your mother's womb. I am here to lead you, my dear. I have the knack for revealing possibilities that others cannot reach. I possess the capability to attain what many deem impossible. However, I cannot force you to embark on this path if it is not your choice to take. Without your willingness to take my hand, I cannot lead you forward. I cannot rescue you from the depths unless you reach out your hand for me to grasp. One must decide, reach a resolution, and move forward with conviction. Do you understand, my dear? I possess the skill to restate what has been expressed. I possess the ability to undo the scheme set in motion by the opponent. I possess the ability to change the destiny that others believe is already set in stone. Nothing is immutable, everything is within my power to shape. No scheme of the opponent is too intricate for me to decipher. Nonetheless, I need your cooperation. I kindly ask you to listen closely to my words. Confidence is crucial. I need you to take action. My dear, I urge you to pay attention to this call. This is not merely a random event. Do not let your mind deceive you into believing that time is in your favor, that you can postpone action, that there is no urgent necessity. Do not let falsehood settle in your heart, convincing you that you can carve your own way while still expecting my protection. No, this is your opportunity to shine and welcome the brightness. This is the time for you to realize that I am speaking to you now, that I am forging a way forward, that I am welcoming you into the sanctuary that only I can provide. My beloved child, I am your divine presence, the Almighty. I am the Creator who ushered you into being, who grasped your true nature even before you came to be, who set a meaningful direction for you from the very beginning. I am not a fleeting concept or a distant presence you've only brushed against briefly. I am the ever-present witness, the essence that has seen every step of your path, the whisper beckoning you towards a life fuller and more fulfilling than you have ever known. Nevertheless, you need to believe that I am the one who can accomplish it all. Trust in my mastery of time, space, and any circumstance that may come your way. Have confidence that my capabilities know no bounds, and that all things are within my reach. My beloved, gaze upon this realm. Witness the chaotic transformations taking place. Witness the chaos, the rapid development of events, the signs I foretold long ago. Do you feel it? This is not simply a series of random events. This is not merely a chance event. These act as signals, invitations to consciousness, markers that time is approaching its conclusion, that this realm stands on the edge of an unchangeable evolution. Yet, my dear, even in the midst of turmoil, I extend my hand to you, beckoning you into a haven of tranquility. I am preparing you for what is to come. Are you ready? My dear child, have you ever taken a moment to ponder the choices that greet you each day? Have you thought about how your decisions reach far beyond your own life and impact countless others? Your choices at this moment are shaping the lives around you. Truly, you have companions on this voyage. You are not an isolated being lost in a vast ocean. The decisions you make today can change the destiny of not only yourself but also of those you might not have thought about before. My dear, understand that in the domain of the spirit, each event holds significance. Everything is connected. A proclamation from the skies echoes through time, leaving its mark on countless lives. When a person chooses to welcome the light, that brightness reaches far beyond their own being. It radiates to those nearby. When one chooses to walk the path of shadows, that darkness does not cloak only the person. It enchants a crowd, drawing them into its fold. My dear child, do you realize that you are here, in this exact moment and place, not by mere coincidence? Do you realize that I have granted you abilities, opportunities, and blessings, not just for your own advantage, but so that you may illuminate, motivate, and lead others along their paths? The decisions you make today will shape what lies ahead, affecting not only your own journey but also the paths of countless others who seek your guidance for transformation. Pause for a moment and consider this. As a candle ignites in a dimly lit room, its warm radiance extends far beyond the flickering flame, illuminating everything in its vicinity. A single droplet can create ripples across an immense body of water. A single word can change the trajectory of a life forever. A single act of faith can reveal avenues that were previously beyond comprehension. How do you feel about the decisions you've taken? What are your thoughts on the choice that stands in front of you right now? Have you contemplated how your thoughts reach beyond your own experience, carrying the possibility to create a profound influence that exceeds your greatest aspirations? My beloved child, I have seen the spirits you will uplift. I have witnessed the energies ready for your rise, the souls eager to witness a declaration of faith, of hope, of resilience. Choosing the path of obedience can lead to a significant transformation in some lives. I yearn to intertwine with spirits through your being. However, if you hesitate, if you delay, if you deviate from the course I have set before you, who will face the repercussions? Who will face a more extended delay in receiving the support I intend to offer through you? My beloved, reflect on the many times I have directed someone to you just when you needed assistance, direction, or a soft push. Was that simply a stroke of luck? Absolutely not. That was my aim. As I have shown you, I hope you will share that same generosity with those around you. However, if you decide to stay stagnant, if you ignore the invitation, if you do not welcome your authentic journey, then who will miss the opportunity to feel the intensity of my love? My dear child, you may think of yourself as just a small entity in this vast cosmos. One may contemplate whether their decision genuinely carries weight. Will my choice truly influence the result? Yet, pause for a moment to contemplate what has come before. An individual, rooted in conviction, possesses the ability to change an entire generation. One simple affirmation from an individual has the power to unleash a wave of blessings for countless others. One person ready to believe in me can shake the very foundations of the shadowy domain. Picture a young boy, set adrift on the flowing waters of the Nile. As he embraced my calling, an entire nation experienced freedom. Envision a young boy, tending to his flock with humble grace. However, when he stood firm in his beliefs, the whole of Israel was liberated from the clutches of their enemy. Picture Mary, an ordinary young woman at first glance. In her declaration, the whole world embraced the Redeemer. And my dear, if I could accomplish it with them, I can undoubtedly accomplish it with you. Don't let doubt stand in the way of your advancement. Do not let fear hold you back. Don't think you have to have all the answers before moving forward. You must genuinely place your faith in me. Just let me take the lead, and I will take care of all the details. I will provide precisely what you need. I will lay the groundwork as you move forward. I will place you in the ideal spot to become the change this world craves. I am in search of those who will rise in this moment. I am in search of individuals who embody profound compassion for others, who weep for the state of the world, and who are ready to lower themselves in prayer for their families, their communities, and their nations. I seek those who will stand in the gap, who will not allow destruction to unfold without calling upon the power of prayer. I am in search of those who possess the bravery to believe in my potential to accomplish the extraordinary, who recognize that I am the wellspring of marvels, the one who can change everything when hearts sincerely return to me. My beloved, take a moment to ponder your own essence. Have you taken your place as I requested? Do you ever find yourself hoping not just for your own happiness, but also for the peace of other spirits? Do you stand with me in unity, or are you allowing the distractions of this world to lead you astray? It is a common misunderstanding to think that the responsibility of intercession lies exclusively with spiritual leaders. Always recognize the power you hold in this situation. Negative. Every one of my children holds a voice in the celestial domain. Every prayer spoken with sincerity has the power to reshape the spiritual realm. Every tear shed in regret carries immense significance to me. My dear, do you desire to behold a metamorphosis? Do you long for a fresh start? Are you excited to witness the power of my skills in motion? In that scenario, begin right away. Set aside your pride, embrace prayer, and seek me with all your heart. Don't just talk about change. Become a part of the journey. Do not merely hope for my advancement. Summon me to spring into action. Seize the opportunity and answer this call on your own. I am contacting you, my beloved. The world awaits with bated breath for those daring enough to rise in my honor. However, I cannot force your hand. The choice rests entirely in your hands. The decision rests solely in your hands. You're welcome to ignore my previous comments. Life may continue in the same manner it always has. One might persist in chasing fleeting aspirations. However, if you decide to take that route, there will be a time when you look back and realize that you gave up a significant opportunity to change the trajectory of events, to participate in the magnificent plan I am unveiling. My dear, the moment has come to decide. Do not delay any longer. Never take for granted that time is infinite. The future will not wait for you to catch up. What is written in the stars shall not be delayed for eternity. When you extend your hand, when you seek my presence, when you rise with confidence, I will be there. I will offer kindness. I will craft something that transcends all your previous experiences. And you will know me as the unwavering, the strong, the everlasting, the one who hears the cries of my people. Thus, beloved, approach your prayers with the belief that they possess the ability to influence all things. Seek me out with a fervor that surpasses everything else. Be prepared and dedicated, for I am in search of those who are enthusiastic to join the journey. Should you decide to reply, you will behold the extraordinary creations I have woven since the beginning of existence. Contemplate the journey you are on, the choices you are weighing, the decisions you are ready to make. Have you thought about how every move you make influences not only your own life but also the lives of others around you? If you falter, who else will be dragged down with you? If you stray from the path, who will face the consequences? Even if it isn't obvious right now, there are people watching you, believing in you, and looking to your actions for inspiration. My beloved, I am conscious of this, and the opponent is as well. The opponent rarely concentrates on just one individual. He is not merely trying to orchestrate your demise. He desires your downfall to pull others into the abyss with you. He wishes for you to stumble, transforming you into a barrier for those who follow. He aims to sow seeds of doubt, fear, and despair in your mind, with the intention of ensuring that those who look to you will also fall into hopelessness. He recognizes that when a person falters, it is not just a single misstep, but a series of challenges that may follow. He advances with careful precision, thoughtfully orchestrating every action, crafting elaborate snares, and sowing doubts and ambiguities in your mind, all in the anticipation that you will voluntarily plunge into the abyss. Nevertheless, my dear, I am fully cognizant of this as well, and that is exactly why I am contacting you with such immediacy. This is the reason I am reaching out to your essence with such fervor right now. That is why I will remain by your side, guiding you away from the darkness. I am liberating you from the trap set by the enemy. I am shedding light on the truth for you to see. I am contacting you because you occupy an important position in this world. Your contribution is vital to my vision, and the impact of your actions will echo in ways you may not fully grasp. My beloved, remember that you were not placed in this world to exist without meaning. You are not just a solitary piece lost in this vast universe. Your presence is no accident. You have emerged at precisely the right time in the most fitting era to fulfill a significant part in my overarching vision. Do not let the opponent strip that from you. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let the deceit of the opponent drive you to capitulate. My beloved child, if you knew that there are spirits eagerly awaiting your presence, longing for you to accept faith, believing that you would endure, would you still decide to turn away? If you recognize that your journey extends beyond yourself, serving as a guiding light for others, would you still hesitate? Envision the intensity of my desire to tap into your capacity for change, for optimism, for renewal. Will you let exhaustion stand in your way? My dear, the moment has come to awaken and embrace the day. This moment demands your courage, not your hesitation. This is not the time for you to give up. This is your time to rise, to harness the strength that lies within you. This is your opportunity to reject the lies of the opponent, to set aside fear, and to steer clear of anything that seeks to distract you from the path I have designed for you. My beloved child, do you remember the time when Moses stood before the immense stretch of the Red Sea? The Israelites eagerly anticipated his arrival. They found themselves engulfed in chaos, grappling with uncertainty about what to do next. Nevertheless, I did not direct Moses to withdraw. I did not direct him to pursue a different path. I did not give him any orders to yield. I directed him to elevate his staff. I implored him to trust in my abilities. And when he did, the sea parted. My beloved, you stand at the precipice of your own significant trial. It's possible that you sense a confinement with no way out on the horizon. You might feel uncertain about what to do next. Remember, there are watchful eyes on you. Remember, I have placed in your hands a staff, a wellspring of power, a purpose, a strength that comes from me. Remember, if you stay resolute and trust in my guidance, you will not only cross the Red Sea, but you will also lead many others into the promised land. My dear, always remember the strength you possess. Always recognize the power you hold to make a difference, regardless of how small you might think your contributions are. Do not let the opponent deceive you into believing that your importance has waned. Unfavorable. You are my hero. Your brilliance brightens this realm. You are the one I have chosen, not because of your flawlessness, but because of my own, and I am expressing myself through you. My beloved, take note of those who are near you. Contemplate your loved ones, your companions, those who hold a special place in your heart, and even those you have yet to meet. Though they may not voice it, there exists a subtle yearning within them, waiting for your courageous strides, eager to observe your unwavering commitment, hoping that through your example, they too can discover their own faith. The opponent is fully cognizant of this reality. He recognizes that your mistakes will impact those in your vicinity. Rest assured, I understand this, and I will make certain that you remain safe from the enemy's hold as long as you stay close to me. Beloved, permit me to lead you on this journey. Let me be your pillar of strength. Let me handle what is just out of your grasp. Nevertheless, you should move forward with conviction. It is crucial to stay steadfast. It is crucial to understand that your challenges reach far beyond personal desires, they include the aspirations of those who depend on you. If you decide to elevate yourself, to forge ahead with courage, and to have faith in me, you will see remarkable events come to life. Structures will crumble right before your gaze. Links will break apart right in front of you. Spirits will be set free right before your gaze. My beloved, rise and behold the journey I am shaping for you. When I come to guide you to safety, I am not just rescuing you alone. I am breaking a cycle that has lingered for far too long, a cycle that has been manipulated by opponents to trap not only your being but also the lives of those who come after you. Its purpose extends beyond your destruction. It is crafted to unleash turmoil upon those who dare to tread the same path as you. You've unearthed it. But my dear, remember that I am the one who breaks the bonds. When I take the stage, nothing can hold you back. When I convey my thoughts, nothing can stand in its way. In my creative process, no darkness can obstruct the essence I have welcomed. Do you understand, my dear? The challenge you are facing reaches far beyond your individual journey. This circumstance goes beyond just a straightforward personal hurdle. This is a fragment of a grand design, meticulously devised by the foe lurking in the darkness for a considerable time. He desires something beyond simple annihilation of you. He aims to hold back those who will follow in your footsteps, the generations yet to come. He aims to sustain a relentless loop of failure, of restriction, of despair. He wishes for those who look up to you to endure the challenges you have encountered. He yearns for anguish to define their legacy, ruin to be passed down through the generations. Yet I have called upon you to rise. I have called upon you to break the mold. Step forward and seize victory, not just for yourself, but for all those who will follow in your footsteps. Yet I am the divine force of freedom. In that moment of freedom, I am not just rescuing one person. I am deconstructing a framework that has endured for an excessive duration. I am breaking the hidden ties that have confined not only you but also your loved ones, your cherished companions, and even those souls you have yet to meet, who have unwittingly become trapped in the unending cycle of sorrow. As I present you, I am weaving a fresh tale. I am reshaping a destiny that the opponent thought was set in stone. I am setting forth on a new adventure, not just for you, but for those who have yearned for the freedom that only I can offer. Yet, my dear, I present this inquiry to you. Will you let it happen as it may? Will you stand idly by as the opponent continues on his course of destruction? Will you allow the darkness to persist in consuming what belongs to you? Will you take my hand and join me on a journey to change this story for all time? My beloved, keep this cherished within your soul. A choice awaits your consideration. You might opt to remain trapped in fear, doubt, and hesitation. Do not let the opponent convince you that you are incapable of making a difference. Let him whisper that you are delicate, helpless, and past the moment of taking action. Yet, my dear, should you embrace those untruths, you have unwittingly paved your own path to defeat, even though I am ready to support you in this struggle. However, if you choose to take my hand, if you decide to forge ahead with determination, if you place your faith in me instead of the proof laid out before you, you will witness remarkable wonders unfold. Prepare to observe occurrences that you previously thought were beyond belief. You'll uncover possibilities emerging that you never imagined could exist. The opponent will tremble as their plans shatter into pieces under my strength. My dear, I did not call upon you to embrace a life of the ordinary. Your presence here is not without purpose, there is a significance to your existence. You are meant to be a catalyst for transformation. You have been chosen not only to step into the spotlight, but also to lead others toward illumination. As you uplift your spirit in faith, you are not just paving your own way, you are also forging a path for many others to tread. Beloved, reflect on this. If you opt not to take my hand, if you choose not to forge ahead, if you hold back from changing the story, then who will make that move? If this cycle continues, who will face the repercussions? If you remain silent now, who will shoulder the weight for those yet to come? My dear, this is not the time for uncertainty. This is the time to lift ourselves up. This is the time to fully accept the journey I have laid out for you. This is the time to declare to the opponent that this cycle will end, that it stops here, at this precise moment, in my name. My dear, do not let fear hold you back. Don't let exhaustion stand in the way of your advancement. Do not let previous pain persuade you that you are weak. Remember, my reason for contacting you isn't because you represent flawlessness. I contacted you because I have a strong skill set and I am eager to work together. Remember, you are not facing this struggle alone. I remain steadfastly with you. I will enable you. I shall get you ready. I will guide you on the path ahead, but the decision to proceed lies in your hands. My beloved child, the moment has come to take action without delay. Come along with me on this adventure. Let me break every chain that has held you back. Let me weave a fresh story, one that challenges the narrative the opponent aimed to construct. Let me lead you to a future free from shadows, where fear no longer holds sway, and where the decisions you embrace today lay the foundation for future generations to thrive in liberty. My beloved child, remember that in embracing obedience, in choosing to stand resolute, and in permitting my guidance, you elevate your personal path beyond mere individuality. This pertains to an entire generation. It pertains to those who await your movements toward adherence. It pertains to the energies I will engage with via your presence. Reimagine this story as one of hope, rebirth, and victory. In this domain, every event is intentional. Every event, every step, every choice you make leads to a distinct outcome. Your current experience is more than a mere chance hurdle. The result may arise from the decisions you've taken throughout your path. The opponent is completely cognizant of this reality. He has a remarkable talent for leading you with subtlety, directing your thoughts and actions in such a manner that you remain blissfully oblivious to the path you're on until it's already too late. My beloved, understand that the foe does not always reveal their true nature as wicked from the beginning. He comes quietly, without a clear warning, and does not plunge you headfirst into despair. He deftly leads you into the depths of shadows, all while keeping it understated. Truly, he exhibits a heightened degree of cleverness. He hides himself behind seemingly harmless objects. He plants small but dangerous thoughts in your heart. He leans in close, his voice a gentle whisper that sows seeds of doubt, making you question whether there is truly any danger present. He promises you that it's just another step, that you hold the reins, and that the choice to retreat is always within your grasp. My beloved child, do you sense the events as they unfold? He savors each moment. He leads you thoughtfully, allowing for a measured pace, advancing slowly, step by step. He slowly guides you into turmoil, bit by bit. He captivates you slowly, with every concession, every small decision, piece by piece. And you stay oblivious, as every move seems insignificant, nothing to worry about, until one day you look back and realize that you have wandered too far, that you have explored too deeply into a domain you were never meant to touch. My beloved, do you sense? The opponent needs no intricate schemes to deceive you. He simply requires you to ease your guard. He merely seeks to fill your time with insignificant concerns, making certain that you have no moments remaining for me. He simply needs to persuade you that you are in control, leading you to ignore the fact that I am your ultimate stronghold. He simply aims to allure you with what seems like prospects, but are, in reality, carefully hidden traps. He continues this relentless pursuit, day in and day out, each moment stretching into the next, until you realize you have wandered so far from the light that the way back has vanished from sight. But my dear, I have come to save you. I am here to illuminate your path, to show you that there is no need to persist on this journey. Stop this at once. Consider the journey that lies ahead of you. Consider the choices you are making with great attention. Do not let the opponent push you into a point of no return. Do not let him convince you that taking just one more step is inconsequential, for that very step could be the one that sends you tumbling over the edge. A seemingly insignificant concession might trigger a chain of occurrences that spirals out of your control. My dear, have you paused to ponder? Have you observed the cues I have provided for you? Have you taken note of the warnings I have laid out for you? My dear, please know that I am not encouraging you to dwell in fear, but instead to cultivate a sense of awareness. I hope you find a sense of peace and confidence, while also urging you to sharpen your perception to clearly understand the intentions of the opposition. It is futile to challenge what lies beyond our understanding. Grasping the adversary's maneuvers is crucial for orchestrating a potent counteraction. This is why I am reaching out to you right now. That is the reason I am disclosing what he wishes to hide. That is why I am leading you through the fog of misconceptions that he has wrapped around you. My beloved, you were never destined to be confined by these deceptions. You were never intended to traverse the turmoil of misguided choices. You were never intended to be ensnared by the trap set by your opponent. I have crafted you to move forward with insight, discernment, and the capacity to differentiate between illumination and shadow. You possess great strength and resilience. I belong to you. The power I hold is now in your hands. I extend my assistance to you. Ultimately, the decision to listen rests in your hands. Choosing to embrace the journey of obedience is of utmost importance. You need to choose to turn away from the routes the opponent is presenting to you. My dear, do not delay until the opportunity has slipped away. Feel free to reach out for assistance before you find yourself caught in the snare. Don't wait until all is lost to realize that you've been deceived. Stop right now. Summon me to ignite your imagination, so you can see the path that lies before you. Approach me at the moment you feel the alluring murmurs of desire creeping into your mind. Let it all out. Avoid putting things off. Stay aware and don't lose sight of the reality before you address what's unfolding. My beloved child, I am reaching out to you. Awaken and embrace the day. Return to me. Let me lead you on this journey. Let me protect you from the uncertainties that await. Do not permit the opponent to take control of the story of your life. Do not permit him to mark the pages that I have imagined to be filled with brilliance and triumph. One should not linger in the darkness. Falsehood does not belong to you. You belong to me. My beloved child, listen closely to my words on this day. Hasten to my side immediately. Let me lead you away from what tries to draw you into the abyss. Let me lead you to true peace on the path I have laid before you. Consider the little choices you make today, for they may result in regrets that cannot be reversed tomorrow. I see beyond your present condition. I envision what is to come. I sense the mist of what has been, charting the crossroads that await you. I comprehend the endpoint of each path you traverse. I envision what awaits ahead. The sights your eyes have yet to perceive, yet I have beheld since the beginning of existence. Today, I come bearing an important warning. The path you tread will not bring you peace. It will not provide the wholeness your soul seeks. If you opt to ignore my counsel, disaster awaits. Yet, my beloved, remember that I am still the God of redemption. Regardless of the adversary's plots or his assurance in his dominance, he will never surpass my power. I persist in articulating my ideas. I persist in making the call. I warmly invite back all who wish to return to their place of belonging. Today, I present to you this sincere caution. Before you move forward, please take a moment to listen to my perspective. Kindly focus on this call. My dear, take a moment to contemplate before moving forward. This is an important matter that deserves our attention. This is a crucial juncture, a moment for decision-making. Will you persist in the realm of deception, or will you take a moment to listen to my plea? Thinking you can traverse this path alone is a misunderstanding. If you believe you can steer clear of the challenges without my guidance, you are mistaken. If you continue to ignore the signs I have presented, you are approaching the edge that the enemy has prepared for you. My beloved, the foe aims to hinder you from taking a moment to reflect and ponder. He encourages you to continue, to allow yourself to be swept along by the currents of life, to let the noise drown out my voice. He recognizes that when you allow yourself a moment of stillness, to truly listen, the truth will unfold before you. He knows that a discerning eye will uncover what he wishes to hide. He realizes that if you respond to my summons, all his plans will unravel. That is the reason he seeks to fill your time, to distract your focus, to foster the illusion that there is nothing urgent at hand. However, my dear, be cautious not to succumb to the allure of deception. Do not let him cloud the messages I am sharing with you. Do you think I come to you with a caution without reason? Do you think I speak these words just to provoke your unease? Certainly not, my dear. I come to save you. I come to steer you clear of the wrong path before it leads to permanent consequences. I am here to lead you back to the path of living, making sure you do not wander into a territory I never intended for you to explore. My beloved child, embrace this idea. Others share my vision as well. I possess the ability to reshape your destiny, if you decide to heed my advice. Your destiny is not controlled by the adversary's plans. While he may devise his tactics, the ability to mold your future resides within you. If you listen to my advice, if you revisit your choices, if you give in, I will create a fresh story for you. I will lead you away from hidden dangers and embark you on the path of life. My beloved, there is no necessity to endure pain to return to my side. It is not necessary to falter in order to realize one is heading in the wrong direction. There's no need to dive into the depths of despair to recognize that I am your only hope. Welcome the craft of attentive listening this day. Listen closely to my words at this moment. Don't wait until everything has crumbled. Do not dwell in the darkness before pursuing the light that lies ahead. Stop right now. Let me lead the way. Let me shed light on your perspective, leading you on the path that awaits you. My dear, I see that you have your own dreams and ambitions. Although you have detailed your intentions and what you think will serve you well, it's crucial to understand this. Not every journey yields rejuvenation. Not every door that appears before you is one I have crafted. Not everything that looks attractive is truly a blessing. If you decide to disregard my advice, overlook my company, or refuse to take a moment for my guidance, you may discover yourself wandering into territories you were never meant to traverse. You could discover avenues I never intended for you to traverse. And when that moment comes, you will realize that the path you imagined cannot bring you the peace you once thought it would. Yet my beloved, I personify kindness and elegance. I come bearing more than a mere caution. I am here to lead you on a more hopeful path. I not only uncover the dangers. A plan for escape has already been formulated. If you choose to trust in me and put aside your own journey to follow the path I have laid out for you, you will see remarkable things unfold before your eyes. You'll uncover possibilities emerging that you never thought could be real. I will protect you from the obstacles that seem insurmountable on your own. By embracing obedience, you will see a wealth of blessings reveal themselves to you. My beloved child, listen closely to what I say. Return to me today. Discard the distractions that have led you astray. Let me lead you on your path. Do not let pride hinder your ability to hear what I have to say. Do not let a hardened heart blind you to the wonders I am creating for you. Do not let the opponent convince you that you can continue on without me by your side. My beloved, I speak to you now in this moment. Recognize that this is not just a random event. This is an important notification. This is my voice calling to you, inviting you to return, guiding you away from danger. Seize this opportunity. Avoid putting things off. Seize the moment and act decisively. Act before the moment slips away. I look forward to your response. I am embarking on a new adventure, and I welcome you to accompany me on this journey. A presence stirs within the spiritual realm, an essence that eludes your gaze, yet is strikingly clear to me. The shadows weave their plots, unyielding to your neglect. A narrative is unfolding, a scheme that has been meticulously developed throughout the passage of time. Nevertheless, I must advise you against entering danger without a word of warning. I will make certain that you have a compelling reason to return and not just wander off aimlessly. An exciting new opportunity has emerged for my child. A seemingly small decision could have unlocked opportunities you never saw coming, leading you on an adventure beyond your imagination. Perhaps it all began with a bond one warned you about, but you decided to disregard my counsel. The resonance of my voice. What started as a seemingly insignificant concession has now evolved into a binding constraint, leaving you feeling trapped and unable to escape on your own. Maybe this door was opened by the weariness in your spirit, by the coldness of your heart, making you less responsive to my guidance as you used to be. You didn't realize that, little by little, you drifted away from the safe refuge I had created for you. Your watchfulness diminished, exactly as the foe had foreseen. Yet, my dear, regardless of the reason, regardless of how that door ended up slightly open, the result remains the same. A decision has been expressed. The opponent is not present to partake in insignificant endeavors. He is not the type to merely intrude upon your tranquility for a fleeting moment before disappearing. He comes to claim what belongs to you, to snuff out the spark I have nurtured within you, to tear down the pillars I have built in your life. He doesn't merely seek to catch you off guard. He longs to see your demise. His motives extend far beyond simply aiming to weaken your resolve. He aims to undermine your conviction. He aims to lead you astray in various ways. He seeks to wipe away your recollection of the way back. My dear child, do you understand what presents the most significant threat? It is during those instances when you are oblivious to the onslaught against you. It's that instant when you believe all is constant, yet in reality, the opponent has been meticulously arranging every detail to guide you exactly where they want you to go. He refrains from immediate action, rather, he cultivates patience, leading you slowly to the edge of destruction. He persuades you that you are in control, that the choice to step back is always at your fingertips. Yet, my dear, be cautious not to be ensnared by the allure of deception. If you do not grasp the events as they unfold, if you continue to linger in a state of unawareness, when you finally wish to return, you may discover that you have strayed too far from where you intended to be. Do not be afraid, my beloved, for I possess great strength. I am your ruler, steadfast in my authority, and I will guarantee that the enemy's plans falter if you trust in my guidance. This is why I am advising you to be careful right now. I encourage you to move forward with care and mindfulness. I hope you won't face the trap set by the enemy alone. I desire for you to cease moving toward a goal I never intended for you to attain. My beloved, listen closely to my words now, for the hour is crucial. My dear, I kindly ask you to stop what you're currently engaged in. Pause for a moment and reflect on the happenings in your life. Consider the decisions you have made. Is there something that has pulled you away from our time together? Has something caused your heart to feel remote and indifferent? Has something disrupted the peace I provided you? My dear, take heed of the signals that surround you. I urge you to take the warnings I have shared seriously. Take a moment to reflect on your journey before proceeding any further. My dear, I hold the ability to shut the door that has been ajar due to the foe. I have the power to break through any limitations you might have unknowingly created. I hold the ability to overturn the verdict that has been imposed upon you by your opponent. Nevertheless, you must pursue me. Please reach out to me. It is crucial to let go of the weights that have led you astray. One cannot continue to hold on to what has permitted the enemy's access and expect that I will close the door. One cannot persist in navigating through darkness and expect that light will illuminate the path ahead. My beloved, choose to return today. My beloved child, I am speaking to you at this moment. Seize the moment and make a move today. Do not grant the opponent any extra time to implement their plans. Do not give him the chance to seize what I have placed in your care. Embrace this moment with confidence. Reveal your innermost feelings to me. Retrace your steps, seek me out, and allow me to lead you on the path to recovery. My dear, I come not to cast judgment upon you, but to extend a hand of salvation. I am here not to cast judgment, but to illuminate the path away from the darkness of your own ignorance. If you choose to respond to my invitation now, you will witness the power of my skill in motion. Links will break apart right before your gaze. The portal that the foe once breached shall now seal completely. Serenity will return to your soul. A fresh adventure awaits, brimming with energy, rejuvenation, and success. My beloved, lend me your ear, for what I convey is not merely a reminder, it is an opportunity for you to discover liberation, to seize the complete freedom I have reserved for you since the beginning of time. Nonetheless, it is crucial for you to understand this idea. Achieving freedom demands purposeful action. The result depends entirely on one crucial decision, whether you choose to advance or withdraw. My beloved, I recognize that declarations have been issued, decisions documented, and outcomes that seem irrevocable. In the spiritual domain, specific truths have been firmly established, and assessments have been carefully recorded. However, do you have knowledge of this? I hold the ultimate power over you. I hold the reins of supreme authority over all that exists. And no edict can resist my authority to reverse it, no matter its heavenly proclamation, no matter the adversary's conviction in their dominion over you, even if all signs point to an inevitable outcome. If you choose to return and allow me to be your guide, I will start anew. My dear, always remember that my protection is not a right you should take for granted. This is not an extensive summary. It is for those who walk alongside me, those who choose to believe in my vision, those who listen to my counsel. I cannot protect those who decide to follow their own path. I cannot offer shelter to those who opt to separate themselves from me, who continue in their untruths despite my warnings. I am unable to reach those who ignore my plea, those who shut themselves off from my words. My beloved child, do you understand this idea? I express these reflections not to evoke fear, but to cultivate awareness. The opponent refrains from indulging in trivial matters. He moves with unwavering immediacy. He displays a complete lack of empathy. He seeks to strip away everything that holds value for you. He aims to take away your potential, obscure your path, and lead you down a road of his design, one that ends in devastation. Should you proceed along your path without considering my counsel, if you neglect to stop and contemplate the road that lies before you, you might inadvertently yield yourself to him. My dear, now is the moment for you to decide. The moment for doubt has come to an end. There's no room remaining for justifications or additional delays. One cannot carve their own journey while expecting my protection. It's futile to hold on to what is imperfect and expect that I will alter the circumstances for you. One cannot remain at the crossroads, with one foot stepping into the unknown while the other clings to the comfort of what is known. A choice needs to be determined. Beloved, reflect on this. When a young one escapes the comforting hold of their guardians and rushes into the road, disregarding their desperate calls, what repercussions could arise? The lack of parental affection or the instinct to protect is not the core problem. Instead, it is the child's own decision to leave the haven of security. My beloved, I feel the same way. I hold you in the highest regard. I long to safeguard you. I long to protect you from any harm. Nevertheless, if you decide to disregard my call, if you continue to evade my counsel, and if you persist in indulging in what I have urged you to leave behind, I cannot shield you from what is to come. I cannot save someone who does not want to be saved. Yet, my beloved, take note. Witness the profoundness of my love for you. I have consistently made an effort to connect with you. I have repeatedly offered you opportunities. I have successfully countered many schemes that the enemy had orchestrated against you, despite your unawareness of them. I have shielded you from disasters you didn't even see coming. I have ensured your safety, even during moments when you did not seek my protection. Now, I am forging a journey for you, my beloved. I hope you remain safe from any danger. I long to shield you from the weight of repercussions that I could have prevented. I hope to shield you from bearing what was never meant for you to shoulder. Nonetheless, there is a crucial endeavor you need to embark upon. Go back over your path. It is crucial to let go of your old habits. It's important to take a moment and recognize that some things cannot be handled alone. Embracing humility is essential. Acknowledge your dependence on my existence. I must step up and take control of what you cannot oversee. My beloved child, if you decide to come back, I will be here to support you. If you experience regret, I will break every connection. When you call upon me, I will respond to your request. Should you choose to join me, I will guarantee your safety in a refuge, far removed from any foe. Yet, my dear, do not tarry for too long. This opportunity is not eternal. This moment has arrived. Do not delay until tomorrow, for tomorrow holds its own uncertainties. Do not think that you can delay, that you can return whenever it suits you. Do not let the opponent trick you into believing that time is plentiful, for that is their most clever ruse. My beloved, I extend my embrace to you with warmth and sincerity. I am opening the door for you. I will unravel the opponent's plans if you choose to enlist my protection. Nonetheless, it's essential to take that step. A choice needs to be made by you. The decision lies in your hands. My beloved child, take a moment to reflect on your journey today. Let me look after you. Let me offer my assistance. Let me transform your story. Let me replace the outcomes that were meant to come with a future overflowing with prosperity. Let me transform your core from the inside out. Step forward to my altar and offer this prayer. O Divine Presence, enlighten the vision of my heart so that I may recognize the moments when you are steering me with your gentle warnings. Help me to perceive the truth with clarity, to withstand the temptations of distractions, and to keep in mind what truly matters. Help me master the skill of attentive listening and understanding your cues. I will not remain in a state of sleep, cloaked in darkness. Rather, I long to awaken and progress in your illumination. O Lord God, I see the chaos surrounding us, but I will not let fear take hold of me. I seek the fortitude to stay unwavering in the truth. In moments of difficulty, bestow upon me the resilience to stay unwavering and to rely on your guidance. Lead me toward the correct direction and strengthen my conviction. You are my constant fortress, my source of strength, and in you, I will stay resolute. O Divine, awaken my spirit to existence. Help me to pierce through illusion, to remain steadfast against the tides of life, and to keep my true purpose in sight. I strive to understand the insights from the divine and prepare my soul to accept the revelations you are sharing. Keep me vigilant and ready to welcome your intent, making sure I stay on track. O Sacred Guardian, shield me from the schemes of my foes. He has set his snares, manipulated the circumstances to draw me away from you, yet you are the one who breaks every connection, the one who forces the enemy to withdraw. Shroud me in the warmth of your wings' embrace. Protect me from the deceit of the malevolent. You are my only refuge, the one place where I truly feel secure. In the presence of the divine, I acknowledge that my being is far from accidental. You have chosen me, called upon me, and given purpose to my being, yet my soul is burdened by the echoes of what I have yet to let go, wounds, worries, and concealed weights. I welcome you to join me and rejuvenate my soul. Let go of everything that restrains me, granting me the freedom to flow in harmony with your intentions. Transform me into a new form, ready to embrace your divine creation. Ah, I feel your call, and I am resolute in my commitment to heed your message. Kindly remove any barriers within me that hinder your efforts at this time. Lead me away from the wrong path. Transform the story of my life. You have the power to remove judgment and transform what has already been set in place. Help me trust and adhere to your guidance. Lead me, O Lord, as I prepare for the journey that lies ahead. Help me remain alert in my spirit, discover my journey, and conquer the fears that try to hold me back. A fresh season approaches, and I realize I must ready myself. Grant me courage, strength, and faith, so that I may be ready. I choose not to forge my own way. I aspire to follow your journey. Heavenly Essence, shine brightly upon the souls of those lost in shadow. Countless individuals navigate a path shrouded in illusion, unaware of the impending downfall that awaits them. Save them before the opportunity fades. Draw them near, let them experience the light, and lead them through the path of life. Your desire is for all to be saved, ensuring that none are left behind. Extend your understanding to them and lead them back to your side. I offer this prayer in the holy name of Jesus Christ. Amen. If you hold your beliefs dear, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to stay connected with inspiring and meaningful messages from the divine. Together, we will strengthen our beliefs and welcome a life filled with His love. Amen.